never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another The First Descendant video. Today I would just like to give you a quick heads up on two farming missions that will improve further in the upcoming Season 1 update. The first one is the Hard Mode Infiltration mission, and more specifically I would like to talk about the Hard Mode Magister Lab Infiltration mission, which is often used by many players in farming either the Energy Activator Blueprint or the Crystallization Catalyst Blueprint. The Sepulchre is also a good option, but honestly the Magister Lab is faster, and with Hard Mode Infiltration you can get two amorphous materials in one run. With a fully decked out Ultimate Bunny, you can just run the mission in under 4 minutes, or even faster, and that's about 2 minutes of farming one amorphous material. The only downside is that right now you will be locked into playing Bunny if you will be farming Hard Mode Infiltration missions, as you would want the fastest time possible to get these amorphous materials. If you don't like that, the best alternative is farming Outpost missions with Sharon, which is quite tiresome and boring sometimes, especially if you get unlucky with the drop rates. I don't know if you have remembered this, but the developers said that they'll be making some changes in the Hard Mode Infiltration mission in Season 1. The grappling hook disabled and jump disabled options will be removed from the selection list. Additionally, the select all option will no longer be deselected when changes are made after selecting all options. Moreover, they are planning further improvements for the infiltration operation on Hard Mode in Season 1. These include removing occupation tasks and focusing more on eliminations. They are also replacing the random combination of options with preset selections and expanding matchmaking parameters. So basically those tasks within the infiltration mission that requires you to stay in a circle, the Kuiper block mining in the Old Mystery, and another sort of tasks that make the infiltration mission feel a bit tedious will be gone. The timed occupation mission will be removed from hard infiltration operations and replaced with the extermination battle, where the time can be reduced based on the descendant skill. Now, some players are not happy with this, since this might also remove the increased spawn of elite units in the Kuiper mining stage of the hard mode Old Mystery, wherein you can farm heat plasma battery. However, I don't really think that it will be an issue, since other missions help you farm these specific crafting materials fast. Removing the tedious tasks is a huge upgrade, as it will definitely make speed running infiltration missions with Bunny a lot faster. Also, random options will be replaced with preset selections. The presets offer 3 options from 0%, 125%, and 250%, and descendants who choose the same preset can play together in public matchmaking. This is also huge, because if we are going with the 250% kill score modifier, then there's a higher chance that we get a 100% chance to get a second amorphous material from the reward pool. Right now, I can solo all hard mode infiltration, but it's not always guaranteed 2 amorphous materials per run, as I only get to 50% chance to have an extra amorphous drop. Once this new system is implemented, there will be a possibility that we are guaranteed to get 2 amorphous materials per run, making not just the Magister Lab, but all hard mode infiltration better than farming outpost missions for several Ultimate Descendants weapons, and as well as enhancement materials like the Energy Activator and Catalyst. The best part is matchmaking will be available, and players who have decided to go with 250% modifier will be matched with the same players, and this will make the whole run a lot faster. Like always, I now imagine a full team of bunnies ripping these missions, and this will definitely ease up the grind in getting amorphous materials. In addition, to prevent the number of types of matchmaking pools from growing indiscriminately, descendants who select the same infiltration operation will now be matched together, regardless of their selected rewards. Instead, the global effects that were applied based on the selected rewards will be removed. I would also like to talk about special operations. Right now, the fastest way to level up descendants and weapons is doing the Moongrave Base and Void Fragment farm, wherein you need to do the first part and abort the mission. Or you can also use the Bunny Cave located in a Fallen Ark region in Hard Mode Fortress. However, there is an alternative to this which doesn't just give you good experience points, but also give you tons of gold and even Void Fragments to activate Void Reactor missions. There are 2 special operations that I strongly recommend right now, and these are the Kuiper block mining in Sterile Land and the neutralizing of Void Experiment in Hagios. This special operation is more in farming those Void shards and getting tons of gold. The leveling part is just a bonus, and if you want to level up faster, then I strongly recommend doing the block Kuiper mining special operation. Now, Nexon said that they will be adding more Void shard drops in the special operation mission, and if this happens, then the Kuiper block mining special mission will be super great, as not only do you get to farm tons of gold and Void shards, but you will also be leveling your weapons fast in this game mode. The only problem though is that you still need a way to farm Kuiper shards, and loot caves such as the Kuiper mine in Sterile Land, or even using the Valby run will still be a viable option when it comes to leveling and farming gold and other stuff at the same same time. Also, operation missions are also a territory of bunny players as they make the whole run faster, so you will end up playing bunny most of the time in this game if you decide to go with this farming route. There are instances wherein you will like to level up your descendants in special operations, but then again, you will still need bunny players to make the whole run faster. In my opinion, these changes will even make bunny more valuable in the game, as her usefulness will increase in the upcoming season. I just hope that the developer will also work on other content which makes the other descendants more useful in terms of farming. Bunny doesn't need a nerf, but the developers need to somehow create missions wherein other descendants can shine and can somehow be comparable to how efficient Bunny is farming things in the game. I really don't agree about the nerfs some players suggest to Bunny, as it doesn't make sense in a PvE game. Instead, we should get buffs and more content to make other descendants more useful. So that's all about it. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video. Squad Leaders signing off.